Welcome to Global Watch. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. Good evening. Tonight, we stand at the threshold of a new era in football, a moment that will be talked about for generations to come. Tonight, football history has been rewritten in a way few could have imagined. The world of sport is buzzing with excitement and disbelief. In a stunning announcement, FIFA has revealed that Canada will be the sole host of the 2026 World Cup, replacing the United States in a move that stunned the world and sent shockwaves through the football community. The original United 26 bid, shared by the US, Mexico and Canada, has been upended, rewriting the script for the world's biggest sporting event. Now, an unprecedented 94 matches will unfold on Canadian soil, with Mexico hosting only the opening match. Stadiums from coast to coast are preparing for a football spectacle like never before. The US, once set to host the final and the majority of matches, is now out of the picture entirely. A dramatic turn that has left American fans reeling. Canada, once a junior partner in the bid, is now thrust into the global spotlight, carrying the hopes and dreams of a nation. For Canada, this is a moment of immense opportunity and pressure. The world will be watching every move, every decision, every match. The country must now deliver the largest, most complex World Cup ever attempted, with new stadiums rising and logistics teams working around the clock. Social media is ablaze, leaders are scrambling to respond, and fans everywhere are in disbelief at this historic turn of events. This isn't just a venue change, it's a seismic shift that puts Canada at the very heart of global football, changing the narrative for years to come. The world's eyes are now on the Great White North as journalists, fans and teams prepare to descend on Canadian cities. This is Canada's World Cup, a defining chapter in the nation's sporting history, and it will be remembered as such for generations. To understand today's shock, let's rewind. The United 26 bid was a symbol of North American unity, promising a 48-team World Cup and record profits for FIFA. The US was to host 60 matches, including the final. Mexico and Canada, 10 each. 16 host cities were chosen, and plans moved forward with the US as the clear leader. Canada's role was seen as supportive, a taste of hosting before a possible solo bid in the distant future. The bid was pragmatic, profitable, and seemed unshakable. Critics called it corporate, but FIFA couldn't resist the financial upside. The world bought into a safe, lucrative future. No one expected this carefully crafted plan to unravel. Yet, here we are. Canada is now at the center. So, what went wrong? How did the world's biggest sporting event suddenly shift north, leaving fans and officials stunned? The answer is a complex mix of security, politics, and timing. Sources say skyrocketing US security costs, logistical nightmares, and a lack of government guarantees doomed the original plan. The scale of the event overwhelmed even the most seasoned organizers, and every new hurdle seemed bigger than the last. A late 2024 security review revealed costs far beyond projections, with the US government unwilling to provide the financial backing FIFA demanded. The numbers were staggering, and the risk of failure too great for officials to ignore. This breach forced FIFA's hand. With time running out, the organization had to act decisively to protect the tournament's future. With Mexico unable to absorb more matches, Canada, having provided unwavering guarantees, became the only option. The spotlight shifted, and all eyes turned to the north. The Canadian government seized the moment, offering to take on the expanded role. Their swift response and clear commitment impressed FIFA and reassured anxious fans worldwide. In an emergency FIFA Council meeting, the decision was made. Canada would host. The announcement sent shockwaves through the sports world. FIFA invoked a rarely used clause to change hosts due to contract breach. It was a move that underscored the seriousness of the situation and the need for stability. President Infantino stated, "We must ensure a successful World Cup for the fans and the game." He emphasized that the integrity of the tournament was paramount. Confidence in Canada's ability to deliver is high. The country's track record, infrastructure, and passion for the sport have inspired optimism. The US dream ended. Canada's began. For many, it's a bittersweet moment, but also a chance for a new chapter in World Cup history. The world now watches as Canada steps up. The anticipation is electric, and the pressure is immense. The stakes couldn't be higher. All eyes are on Canada as it prepares to make history on the world's biggest stage. With Canada now hosting nearly the entire tournament, logistics are front and center. Toronto and Vancouver remain key, but 4 more cities, Montreal, Edmonton, Hamilton, and Ottawa, are being fast-tracked as hosts. Vancouver's BC Place will host a semi-final and the third-place match. Toronto's BMO Field, expanded to 45,000 seats, will be a group stage hub. Montreal's Olympic Stadium and Edmonton's Commonwealth Stadium add capacity and national reach. Hamilton and Ottawa's stadiums are being upgraded for group and early knockout matches. The vast distances between cities pose travel challenges, so FIFA will cluster group matches regionally. Organizers have less than 2 years to finalize venues and logistics. The race is on to get 6 stadiums World Cup ready. Canada's football map is being redrawn in real time. The tournament schedule is being urgently rewritten. Dates remain June 11th to July 19th, 2026. The opening match stays in Mexico City, but all other games move to Canada. Canada's first match as host will be June 12th in Toronto. The final, once destined for New Jersey, will now be in Canada, either Vancouver's BC Place or Montreal's Olympic Stadium. The group stage, with 48 teams, will span all 6 Canadian cities. Canada's national team will play in Toronto, Montreal, and Vancouver, giving fans coast-to-coast access. Knockout rounds will concentrate in the largest venues. Organizers face a monumental task, but the spirit of cooperation is strong. Canada is determined to deliver a world-class World Cup. As of November 2025, 25 nations have qualified for Canada 2026, including the host. Canada, now the principal host, is guaranteed a seeded spot. The expanded format brings debutants like Cape Verde, Jordan, and Uzbekistan. South American giants, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, and more, are in. Asia sends 8 teams, including debutants. Africa's 9 qualifiers include Senegal, Ghana, and Morocco. New Zealand leads Oceania. Europe's final spots are still up for grabs. The last 2 places will be decided in a March playoff. The group stage draw in April will set the stage for a truly global tournament. For fans, the big question: how to get tickets. The first ticket window opens this week, now focused on Canadian matches. Canadian residents get a 72-hour priority window starting today. Demand is expected to break records, with 94 matches now on home soil. After the Canadian window, global sales open via lottery. With all eyes on Canada, travel and accommodation will be tight. Plan early. Experts advise fans to register for a range of matches, not just the final. This is the best chance to be part of a once-in-a-lifetime World Cup. This is more than football, it's a defining moment for Canada. Economic impact estimates have soared from $1 billion to over $10 billion, driven by tourism, jobs, and media rights. Cities are bracing for record activity, but the investment required is massive. Governments must upgrade stadiums, security, and transport on a tight timeline. Supporters see a legacy of world-class facilities and global prestige. Critics worry about costs and public spending. Socially, the World Cup will unite Canada's diverse communities and inspire a new generation of players. Politically, Canada steps out of the US shadow, projecting stability and leadership. This is a soft power victory with lasting global benefits. Canada is ready to define its own brand on the world stage. What does this mean for football? The world's most beloved sport is about to experience a transformation on Canadian soil, and the implications are massive. For FIFA, It's a high-stakes gamble on Canada's ability to deliver a world-class event, one that will be watched by millions across the globe. Success will reinforce FIFA's authority and cement its reputation as the ultimate steward of the game. But failure could spark calls for reform and reignite debates about transparency and leadership in global football. For Canada, it's nothing short of a football revolution. Soccer will finally rival hockey in the national spotlight, inspiring a new generation of players and fans. Infrastructure investment and global attention will boost the sport at every level, from grassroots to professional leagues, leaving a legacy that will last for decades. The Canadian Premier League and youth academies will thrive, providing opportunities for young talent to shine on the world stage. For fans, this World Cup promises warmth, diversity, and a uniquely Canadian experience, one that brings together communities from coast to coast. The underdog host, the race against time. This is football drama at its best, filled with anticipation and hope. The world will watch as Canada writes a new chapter in World Cup history, uniting people and nations through the power of sport. The challenge is immense, but so is the opportunity. Canada stands on the brink of something truly historic. The stage is set for an unforgettable tournament. Let us know your thoughts below and subscribe for more coverage as we follow this incredible journey together.